If broadcast doesn't want to work, I guess we'll have to do without it. Yep, we're gonna continue building some Lego like I did earlier today. We're working on the oh crap. We are working on the pirate ship, in fact, and we're close-ish to being done. If I can finish this today, I'll actually put up a poll for the next set to build. Let's see, some anti-plastic. You're not wrong, Baz. You're not wrong. But I didn't want to give anyone a preference. And I would rather just catch up on the weekend. Just do 3 streams then. 3 or 4. 4, basically. Because you're not wrong, but I didn't expect to stream tonight. Either. There we go. Nor did I frankly expect to stream in the afternoon, but such is life. So you gotta get this camera a little bit more forward. No need to look at my greasy hair all the time. That's about okay. I think what I can do is this. It's a little better, I think. Anyway, you're not wrong. I was dubbing a bit about it, but man, I don't know. I'm sorry, and I'm sure you'll survive this attack on your life. And don't worry, you will be compensated in some form or another. Possibly stroopwafels that I'll send to you from Germany. I should really come over sometimes and just give you stroopwafels and then leave. I'm sure you'll love it. Why would anyone send stroopwafels from Germany? No, because like I'm gonna go to Hamburg, and then I bring stroopwafels because they'll be cheaper to send from Hamburg, and then I send them to you. It makes perfect sense. I do not see the flaw in this logic. What's the issue, Baz? It makes perfect sense, right? Also, I'm sure there is a single place in Germany you can get good stroopwafels. I don't doubt it. It's called the Nether. God damn you. So Shadow's on his way here. He's in the airplane now. I think he might be American, but I think I convinced him to do a few more legs of his journey by train, which I'm happy about. Less of that goddamn untaxed kerosene that he's burning up. And more burnt up coal for energy, because Germany. And I'll be making some savory pancakes for him tomorrow evening. Just like the ones I gave you, Baz. I'm sure he will enjoy them. I don't doubt it. I'll also be picking up some beers. Well, Ava will be picking up some beers for him, technically speaking. My girlfriend's gonna get vaccinated tomorrow. And I'll be going with her, because she has a crippling fear of needles. So I'm gonna spend the morning at university, and then then basically the rest of the day traveling with her. So I don't have time to go shopping, but she does. So let's see, I need 2 studs of space. And then, of course, once we're back from the vaccination, Shadow will, like, we're basically going to start cooking because it'll be 6 by then. So I'd like to start making dinner at that point. There we go. I need to ask the Shadow's very nice, but he's not extremely responsive sometimes, so I'll need to ask him if he wants to go to the Dutch Military Museum with me, or to the Veluwe. Why did you buy this Lego set? Because I like it, and that's basically the reason I bought most of them. The only exceptions are the ones that I did not buy and got for free. Does seem like he works often. You mean Shadow? Shadow works quite a bit, but it was more with regards to like talking about things to do and him just kind of not responding. What did you like about it? I've seen the Lego pirate themed sets come by quite often, and I was like, I'd like to build one of those, but they're all like old and expensive. And then this one came along, and I really like the look. And hey there, Pizza. Good to see you. But yeah, Shadow works quite a bit, but that's also why he takes like these fairly large holidays. So he'll be here for 2 days until Monday, or well, 3 days technically, and then he's gonna go on, I think, to Prague. From which year? It's like last year. It's an idea set. Here, let me show you the box. Ooh. So Ideas is something that they've been doing for a while, but it really got going like a year or 3 ago. And this is one of the sets that they released, I think, last year. Let's see. I need the hinges. The other hinge piece is... Where is it? Did I already use it accidentally? It is a 2. Lego's Ideas is it's a thing where it's a site where people can upload their own suggestions for Lego sets, and then people vote on them. And if any set gets 10,000 votes or more, obviously, it gets here it is. It gets considered for a real Lego set, and it's been happening quite a bit. I'd say in general, like 2 or 3 sets a year are released that are Lego Ideas sets. The system's showing its cracks because way too many sets get approved and consequently a ton get rejected. But it is very neat. I have a rocket, a Saturn V rocket, the one that went to the moon. I have that one from Lego Ideas. I have this one. There was a typewriter. What else? Wall-E was a Lego Ideas set, I think. God, there were some more as well. Quite a bit more. Some very nice buildings. A fishing store. We got a blacksmith. What else? We're gonna get an automated lighthouse somewhere next year. We got a piano, like a semi-working piano. Well, I'm sure there's some more. So there's quite a few sets, and they're all pretty much adult oriented, which is it's good and bad. One of the things Lego's been doing, and I think it's not a great development, is making a lot more very expensive sets. And I like Lego a lot. And that's bad because it means that I want too many of these. And the thing is, it's kind of what almost killed them in the 80s and the 90s, is straying away too much from their core market, which is basically grandparents buying their kids a set. And they've still been doing it a decent amount, but they've been doing a lot of orientated sets as well. But yeah, Lego's idea sets are very nice. But like I said, like the system, there too many sets are getting voted through. And the stupid thing is that they don't really do a lot of pre-vetting or like pre-rejection. Like, for example, I think 3 times sets from The Office US, the TV show, have gotten through. And, you know, after the first time, you can basically say, yeah, they're all going to get rejected because it happened once. And it's not per se that Lego didn't want to make a set out of it. It might be that the license just isn't available. The same happened with, say, unfortunately, a Spirit of the Way set from Studio Ghibli. It looked kind of nice, but no doubt licensing issues. The same goes with Avatar, for example. They used to have the license there, but they probably lost it. There's a Bionicle one, which, I mean, it's an IP they own, obviously, but there just isn't enough actual people wanting that. And you can go on for a while, right? Quite often sets that get voted in just don't have enough broad appeal. There's a lot of sets that have many votes. Oh yes, there aren't a lot of sets that have that many votes. No, because they all got pushed through to the next voting block. I think the current one has like 50 sets or so, which is insane. Because the thing is, they only accept 1 or 2. And while you can say that the quality has gotten higher, I think it's mostly just there are more people, so sets get more votes. And there is something they're doing to kind of alleviate this issue, which is sell sets through sort of a Kickstarter thing. Basically, there are sets that are only going to make 5,000 of. But they're not going to be real Lego sets. They're going to be very close, like Lego's going to be producing and selling them, which means that you get the high part quality and a few other things. But the fact that they're low amounts means that, you know, they'll be very limited to buy. There's a few really, really nice ones that I really would like to be able to pick up. They're not going to be very expensive too, which is kind of nice. They're just going to be insanely limited. So it'll be probably extremely difficult to pick these up. But that's the nature of the beast. And these were sets that got 10,000 votes but didn't actually get in. Which is unfortunate, but you know, it's just the way it is. And the reason why they take quite a bit of time and money to make is because they hey there, Ava, is because Lego does a decent amount of Q&A for their sets. So it's not like they can just take the instructions that someone made and just plop them right in. No, they have to actually vet it, put it to testing. And they basically redesigned the whole thing anyway. Like, the original design of this set was completely different. Not a bit, I mean absolutely and utterly different. And it's been always the case. Never has the set been close. Well, sure, it's been close to because it's based off the same thing, but it's never been, you know, it's not like you can say, oh, this feature is put into the other one, right? Avatar Fire Nation ship has a lot of supporters. Avatar won't get in. I'd love to. I'd love it. I really would like to. It won't. I'm pretty sure Nintendo doesn't care about the license a lot anymore. At least not about the Airbender stuff. Sorry, the last Airbender. They might care about Korra. The thing is, very often it's not up to Lego if sets gets designed. They have been able to get stuff from other IPs before. And what happened, for example, is that Nintendo IP stuff was always seen as like Nintendo. Sorry, I meant Nickelodeon if I said that. But another example I wanted to mention is the Nintendo license, where people always thought there was a no-go, just never going to happen. But then, of course, we got the Mario sets, And suddenly, to a lot of people, the dream was alive again. And we've had a ton of Zelda sets already. And frankly, I would be surprised if they never released that. But the thing is, if they have like a broad license there, they're never going to release fan sets. Like, it's just never going to happen. Because they probably have something in the pipeline. If they don't, they're not going to release a fan set. Because they want to have the ability to really kind of do it themselves later. Avatar and Lego just don't go well together. No, I don't agree there. The thing is that the sets they made before just weren't very good. I think you can make a few things. Like, for example, the Appa one, the kinetic sculpture, that was kind of neat. And I think that could have worked fairly well, but it just wasn't to be. I need to put you on proper. Oh yes, for example, another Lego idea is Sesame Street. So there's a lot of the issue kind of. The thing that I've noticed with Lego ideas is that they're always very big, because there are sets that usually play very well into like the nostalgia baiting and stuff like that, right? So quite often they're probably bigger just to appeal to the market with deeper pockets. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can finish this set today. This will be nice. And then I'll put a poll for the next one. I'm going to check if I can get NVIDIA Broadcast working again so I don't have to hear this crackling all the time. Give me a sec. I assume you can hear me now, which is good. So, shoot a bit. Hey there, Krebs. Right, good. I got NVIDIA Broadcast working, so this you won't be able to hear anymore. It's kind of nice because it means I can crackle to my heart's desire and you won't be able to suffer. It's the power of buying NVIDIA products for you. It's kind of odd without any of the desktop audio. I guess that's kind of true for Lego building, isn't it? Because you have the clicking and the clacking. You know, I guess I'll turn on that first if this streams. Yeah, I'm guessing you have to write the same thing for GDR because you have the click clacking when you actually step on the pad. I'm guessing it's one of the rare occurrences you kind of do want to hear that. If you don't see what something you like, well, I've got plenty of other stuff. I've got. Let's see what you can actually see. I've got a slate. I've got other stuff there. I've got I've got real other stuff over. I need to take this off anyway. Like, there. You can barely see it. That's a Yamato. And there's something hiding there. And if you get really close, you can see a few other sets there. I have too much Lego. 1 second, this is not very good. There we go, now we can twist it down to actually fix it. Yeah. There's Lego in your kitchen. I think there's a problem there. No, that's my kitchen, and yes, there is Lego there. Don't think about it. I'm a student. I don't have a lot of space. You really shouldn't think too hard about it, because I sure as hell don't. That is not the best place to put Lego. You live in rooms. No, I live in one room. I have that in the bathroom, basically. That's it. Where's my sword? I don't have more space. I kind of do have enough space to put the Technic sets away, so maybe I should think about that. But they're nice. I like the Technic sets. Little pirate guy. How many studs are you? I think that's 8. You're 6. I think that's actually correct. Yeah. There's like, exactly, it's everywhere. It's great. It's perfect. I mean, you look under my table and there's Lego. You look in my windowsill and there's Lego. You look like, you know what I'm using as a stand for my bags right now? It's Lego. Give me a second, I'll show you. Like this. I've got the bags here, I've got a crocodile set here, and this is a big box full of more boxes. And there's more under this table that I can't show you at the moment. The thing I keep telling myself to go from crazy is that it's better than putting your money in the bank, because there is 0 interest at the moment. And Lego actually accrues some value. It's how I fall asleep at night. Man, clean your room. There's nothing that terrible. It's actually fairly well cleaned up, so I'm not sure what you're complaining about. It used to be an even bigger mess. Like, the fact that there's boxes here is because I'm sitting at my desk, right? They just like kind of go under, like I'm doing stuff. It really isn't that bad. It used to be much, much worse. I'm the only... You know... Okay, Ava, like, my room was bad, right? But you should have seen some of the other people in this community's rooms. They were actually worse. Like, Spam's room, he lives in Groningen, I visited him before. His entire, like, half his floor is filled with bottles of alcohol, right? And he has, like, laundry in his, like, half his room is taken up by laundry racks, which make the insanely humid. Like, there are some really, really bad ones. No, it does mean mine is fine. It's an excuse, darling, it's an excuse. That's how that works. I gotta say, I don't remember JJ's room that much. I remember seeing him and his balding head and his dogs, but not his room. Like, sure, the back of his wall, but that's about it. I know, I watched that, but I don't remember seeing his room a lot, or maybe I just haven't focused on it. It's about the same as Spam's, good god. To be fair, the man's an audio technician, so he's probably like me, and having like a billion cables. I should show you my drawers of cables. That's actually awful. Nice little table. Less alcohol though. You were able to see my alcohol, but I don't have that much. Not anymore. It's still pretty tidy. But that's more due to the fact that I haven't used all that much. Yeah, I know you were. I was thinking about my alcohol contents in the room. They're not that bad. But Spam's was pretty bad. Pretty bad. Now, so with I have the blue drawer you saw, right? That's the. Can you see it like this? Damn it, I can't show you. Maybe like this. See that blue dresser? That blue dresser holds, used to hold all of my console stuff. It still holds some, but it used to hold all of it, and it was like a big drawer of cables. And that wasn't particularly well organized, I have to say. It was kind of organized, just, it's like 3 layers deep. So to actually find some things is basically impossible. And then, what am I missing here? It's the other way around. And then Ava combed through a lot and put it all in drawers. And now my clothing is in there, and where my clothing used to be, now my cables are. I forgot to put on some shoulder thingies. But it's like difficult to organize stuff like that fairly well, because there's just a lot of... Like, at some point you're kind of devolving into, this is a pile of console stuff anyway. This mostly happened with things I had, like, very few things for in general. Like, for my Atari, I have 2 cables. For my Mega Drive, I used to have a single one, etc., right? So, it's not super easy to organize it very well, but Ava made it work fairly well. It's still a bit searchy sometimes, but that's not her fault. Because it's more like, I have 500 different cables. Where exactly did I put some of them? Nice little bust. Let's see over here. I could put stickers there. It's probably like where there's now just post-its there because we used those at the start to organize them. Stickers is probably actually a good idea, but for now it's fine. And I will, like, I'm slowly remembering more and more where everything is. Of course, I'm not gonna let you stop me from moving things around. Just I don't really need to at the moment. Stickers for me, damn it. Woman is everything, including me. No, 3 studs. This is 4. Here we go. My long-term plan for all this Lego I have is I've already stopped collecting the boxes. It's kind of stupid because they are worth something. Like a second-hand Lego set without a box is just worth less, just the way it is. I could have even sold them separately, because there are people who do buy boxes, right? Like, if I really wanted to sell a set that lost a lot of value just to not having a box, I could buy just the box. But it's a lot of hassle, a lot of work to set up like a Bricklink shop for that stuff. So I couldn't be arsed. 3 studs. So I threw those away, and one thing that you can do with already built sets, and you can kind of do it with still unbuilt ones, is vacuum pack them. One thing that people do is they put all the Lego into like big bags and just put like write the number on it, what set it is, and then vacuum pack them, because a lot of this stuff is air, obviously. And vacuum packing makes it very, very efficient. The only downside is it also becomes a pain to unpack, but it's good for long-term storage. Probably what I plan on doing later. And you can fairly easily sell them anyway. There are a few sets that I'm going to look into selling. They're mostly highly collectible sets that I'm not super attached to, but that are worth like 300 euros a pop that I've paid literally nothing for. And they are very good to make me justify further Lego expenses. I think I have 2 or 3 of these sets that are very valuable. But I could also wait and see if they accrue even more value. That's kind of the choice there. But hey, infinite gains. I don't see your cash doing that. Technically, if you find it on the floor, it's infinite gains, but don't think about it. But there are always more sets that I'd like to have. It's very unfortunate being young and not having a ton of money. Is that there's always some sets that I would like to have but missed out on. There's a few that I missed out on because I thought they would be available longer. But blah, such is life. No use crying over spilled milk. Let's see. But yeah, it is an addiction. I blame Worm for it. It's a friend in Germany that I visited, and I built Lego with this kid, and it reminded me, hey, this shit's kind of fun. And then it started. Let's see, I am doing this correctly, right? Just need to count the layers because I think I missed one. Yeah, I missed one. Yeah, now it's correct. But yeah, for the few people who are fairly new to this, what I did is I built sets on stream, but I would hold polls to see which one people would like to see built. Did I do this the other way around? I did do this the other way around. Bah. And we'll do it again afterwards. I'll need to think of a few sets to put in. Ah, bloody hell. I flipped this hinge the wrong way around. Hey there, Sugar. How you doing? I saw a news article today about how people working in whatchamacallit, in the Horeca don't want to actually go back, and I found that very funny because it's very much my situation as well. I study molecular life sciences in Wageningen, at Wageningen University. My current mood is kill me, please. Well, I'm a little too far away from you to help you in that, unfortunately, but if you come over to Wageningen, I could assist. In making you feel better, obviously. Yeah, I study molecular life sciences, which is kind of a everything study in physics, biology, and chemistry. But I specialize in physical chemistry. Actually, I had my final finishing my research for you. That I cannot do. Well, I could, but it won't be very good. I actually had my PhD defense today. I'm gonna say it's a massacre. It wasn't that bad, but it felt awful. Like, the teacher was like, afterwards, like, oh, you did very, very well. Like, we're probably gonna give you like an 8.5, and like the practical part is like a 9, and the actual report is a bit worse. I'm like, okay, that's what I expected. But they asked a few questions, and I hadn't really prepared that well, and frankly, any preparation that I would have done wouldn't have been adequate anyway. But there were questions related to background stuff that I just, oh man, I was so out of all the material, because I finished that thesis months ago, and I'm doing my internship now, but due to bureaucracy, it was all delayed. And so now I have to like, how does this super specific type of super resolution compare to the other one? I was like, I didn't actually work with this. And after a bit of help, I got there. But it was a lot of like dredging up, like, okay, what was this again? Okay, an example question that he asked, which is completely, you guys won't know what I'm talking about, but I do, and that's the important part. It's like, fuck, I have the wrong part here. I messed up. I think I know what the issue is already as well. It's you, yeah, easy fix. What's the difference? No, that's actually not a part I can change, but it's you. What's the difference between DStorm and DNA Paint? And I was like, okay, what are these techniques again? I don't remember. Like, what are they again? I had no idea. And like after a bit of like remembering, okay, what was it again? Oh yeah, it was specifically, it's like one of them bleaches the fluorophores. Don't worry if you don't know what that means. Don't think about it. Like one of them does this thing slightly different, and I had to like kind of brabble my way through it. And one of the things he also was like, you have some trouble formulating your thoughts. And I'm like, no shit. I basically have to talk myself through to the answer, which is kind of annoying. It's also, if I was like actually still busy with the thesis, it probably would have gone way better. But I just forgotten so much stuff, proper details stuff that it kind of felt awkward. There were also a few questions about did you read this paper and talk about it a bit? I'm like, I did not read this for my background. And if it has it, they basically mentioned papers and said, basically they read my introduction. They were like, we know you didn't read this paper because I didn't see it in your introduction. And they were talking about it like, I should have put this in my introduction, but I didn't, and they knew it. So they were basically saying, gotcha. I think maybe they were giving me an out, like, hey, maybe you did read it. You can talk a bit about it. And I did get there with some reasoning, but that was kind of awful. Does it affect your grades or PhD? Not really. Basically, the professor was just kind of... It's kind of standard, and they have to do this as well. And the grade, from what I think, it'll probably be an 8.5, which is still... I mean, I'm perfectly happy with that. That's a good grade for a thesis. And the thing is, I don't really care about the grades because I am gonna get I'm gonna get 2 co-authorships from this thesis. Like, I don't give a shit, kind of, because I can just, point towards 2 papers that have my name on it, and like, I'm technically a published author, which is much more relevant to me. He also already said like, I'd be more than like. Basically, what I already knew and what I also got as a conclusion from this was that my executive work, so like the actual stuff that I do for the thesis, is very high quality. And he was extremely happy with that. It's just that the report writing isn't as good, which I already knew and doesn't surprise me. And I personally, it's a not as relevant part, but I mean, it's part of everything anyway. So I also I'm happy to recommend you to any PhD position that you might want. So yeah, it doesn't directly affect anything for my PhD position. It sort of even improves it. He also said he might have his own PhD project later this year, which sounds very interesting to me as well. So maybe I'll be joining him anyway later. The PhD search isn't going super duper well, but it isn't going poorly at all, because I'm going to talk with another professor on Monday who does MRI stuff. Which, fun fact, we actually don't translate that term. And I looked at the Dutch version, and it's bloody stupid. It's kernspintomografie, which it's stupid. Also, I miss these flowers. Where do I put these damn flowers? I don't see them. I've got 2 flowers left, and the other stuff is spare parts, but where the hell are these flowers supposed to go? I see. They're on the bust. They're on this thing. Supposed to go on there. So these are kind of, you can like open them up a bit. There we go. We made our little diorama, sort of. A bit difficult to actually angle that so you guys can see it. But yeah, PhD search is going alright. Sort of making progress. I'm not in a huge hurry. I am... What are we even making? I'm making a pirate ship. I'm not per se going to leave Europe, but much to the potential dismay of my girlfriend, I am going to talk to a guy in Sydney, in Australia. Because from what I've heard, and with what I've heard from Strudel, who might be here in an hour or so, pays extremely well for PhD positions. Even when correcting for local income. He was in Stream or in the Netherlands? Wait, what do you mean? I don't follow. Oh, the stream. Yeah, no, the guy who's gonna be here tomorrow is Shadow. Shadow is actually coming here tomorrow. No, he would actually be here in an hour. I did say he could come over. Strangely enough, he hasn't taken me up on the offer. Don't know why. Might have something to do with his new job and the fact that he's getting like a promotion soon and he probably shouldn't go AWOL. Did you say Australia? I did in fact say Australia. There, I got an email address from a professor that I'm going to email and ask if we can talk a bit, just to see. It's not guaranteed yet, but, you know, I'm keeping my options open. I'm sure you don't mind moving to Australia, Ava. There's only a few spiders there. Only a few. Yeah, so one of the things that I talked to Strudel about, well, sort of, is in Australia there's not a lot of laser chemistry, as it were. How do you think you'd measure up against a kangaroo? I would die against a kangaroo, I'm pretty sure. Don't think I'd make it very, very far. Where the hell are these black plates? Did I miss a bag? And I can build the lady. To be fair, I don't think a lot of people can win from a kangaroo. Just a hunch. Australia, I don't know. It's not the. I wouldn't say it's the greatest country. You have like a machete. But the thing with a PhD is it's 4 years. It's not a huge amount of time, and getting paid more would be very nice. But the thing is, I'm not exactly planning on staying in Australia long term. No, it's not the worst country, but I wouldn't say it's the greatest either. Because, like, the thing is, America has a higher pay as well, right? Like, quite a bit of a higher pay. I would love to take the opportunity to go abroad for a few years. See, that's the thing, right? I wouldn't mind it either. But it's like, is it what I want? Is it the long-term thing that I really want to do? I'm not sure. Because I have to either leave Ava behind or ask her to come with me, which no matter what is a pretty big thing to do. These are brown. I need black. I want my black bars. Where are my black bars? They are what size? They are 3 and 4. So I've got 3s here. 1. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about anything really. Australia is an option, and that's really about it. It's not something that I'm seriously... I'm seriously considering it, but I'm not it's not my primary option. If I get an insanely good offer, I will think about it. But it's not something I'll do on my own. I can take Ava to some cool vegan food place while you're gone. You're not allowed to steal my girlfriend, I can tell you that. Just show your Lego collection, the kangaroo will faint for the amount of money you... It's not the worst idea. Good God. I haven't ever calculated that amount, and I don't want to either. I cannot find what I'm looking for. I can find every other piece. I'm not stealing the food, will be. Yeah, it's like saying it's not me doing the fucking, it's my penis. So I'm free. I'm gonna take a good look here. I think it might be hidden under something, or I'm just blind. Because these aren't plates. You can't say that on stream. What? Penis? The stream is marked as 18 plus. If there's kids watching, it's all their fault. I can build the cannon at least, because I know that's gonna go there. Sorry, Sugar, you're not 18. I'm sorry, you're just not allowed to watch. Mayhap, I've got an extra brown one. I think I'm just gonna leave it and just replace it later if I find it. I've said worse. You have said words like AFD. That's extremely bad. Say a zoo, it's disgusting, frankly. All those poor kids. I don't think I've ever had an actual child pop in, but then again, I don't actually make a habit out of asking people their age when they pop in. It's a nice little door. You and one more. Here we go. We don't need children popping in when the streamer is already a child. Hey, I'm a man child. It's a very, very important distinction. Wait, no. I've seen these parts that I need. Here's one. Where's the other? Oh, I don't need to. Alright, that makes it a lot easier. But yeah, I was talking a bit about like paid PhD positions all over the world, and I think C-Fusion mentioned that PhD positions in America are actually fairly well paid, a decent amount better than here in the Netherlands, and you'll probably pay less taxes as well. Except for the fact that if you stub your toe, you're going to lose all those benefits. Pay is not the only thing you would need to consider. America is a country that I like visiting on a holiday, but it's just not where I want to live. Yeah, it's exactly right. It's not per se... Like, I'm sure I could do fine in a very progressive town somewhere. I wouldn't die, but... Like, would I really have a better time there than I would have here? I don't know. Yeah, exactly. It's just book a flight back, get treated here, and go back again. You'd be cheaper. It's the insane part. So like yeah, so like as someone pointed out, it's like you have to consider the cost of living there as well. And in America, you're paying with both your sanity and actual money. Now, sugar, they actually like checked it. I think for like was it a knee replacement? It was cheaper to like fly to Spain, get it there, take like 3 weeks of holiday and fly back, and it would be cheaper than doing it in the U.S. It's insane. It's genuinely just something I would recommend to anyone in the U.S. It's super stupid how expensive treatment is. And even if you do have insurance, you'll blow through anything very quickly for serious treatment. Like, because I'm overweight, getting diabetes in the USA will basically mean you're gonna go broke. Just unaffordable. God damn it. You don't know it doesn't work that way. Oké, sure. 4 feest. Ik geef ieder van mijn kijkers wat Lego. Het jammere is wel dat het een enkel steentje gaat zijn. Een reservesteentje. Actually, I could give everyone one of these and I probably have some spare. You get those for free with big sets. Like, I will bloody send you a piece of Lego. It's not going to be useful, but I will send you something. Do know that if I know your address, I could also send you, worse things like fake Lego. I have fake Lego. I was looking for the wrong part. I know I'll explain why I couldn't find it. Is it a 4 or a 3? I think it's a 3. And then it's you, and that should be exactly. You're welcome, best. Let's not move to the USA. I'm not going to. It's one of those things that I might consider if I get a fuck ton of money. Like, sell my soul for a few years. But I wouldn't do it permanently. No way, no how. Unless the country changes significantly, that's just not happening. I need the pegs. Singapore? No idea. Fake Lego. What am I to do? Cry over the fact that you got shitty Lego. That's what I did when I built it. I have a Yamato here, a Japanese battleship from fake Lego, and it was basically a giant pain in the ass to build. Singapore. That's a place where if you spit gum on the street, you get thrown in jail for like 2 decades, right? Oh, let's not lose that stud. Then again, I am already an unlosable stud here. I think East Asia can be very nice, but the fact that I just do not speak the language and it'll probably be a pain to learn it just are extremely, how do you say that? They reduce my interest. Taiwan sounds like Singapore is very English. That's actually true. I forgot about that. Taiwan, not so much. Ironically, Taiwan is the real China, and that's why I would go there. I've heard very interesting things about Singaporean English and how it's very, very weird. Yeah. But yeah, like Japan, nice country. I don't speak a word of it, but I wouldn't mind visiting Tokyo and surroundings, but I don't know, maybe I'll just ask Alpha. I'm sure he wouldn't mind guiding me if I give him, I don't know, some centaur fetish art or fan fiction. I don't know. That guy's a weirdo. Bloody Germans, man. Freaking Germans, man. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Singapore might be an option, but then the thing is, of course, do I want to live in a bloody megacity? Japan is easy to get around. Really? Like, I'm not talking about Tokyo, right? I'm talking about the real Japan, not the fake Japan made for tourists. Hey there, Shadow. I'm guessing that you landed in Atlanta? Bumfuck nowhere Hokkaido. You did Kyoto and Osaka. It's... I'm pretty sure I'd be fine without speaking Japanese in Japan, but I'd like to get at least like a few basics down. But it's also something I'm not really gonna do soon. What? I don't know what you're exactly talking about. I can give you something to say what the fuck about. It's probably gonna be very poor German. Gave a German teacher a Yoda cookie once. You're like, yeah, of course. What do you expect? Good lord. Man, we had a very sensitive German teacher in our high school. We once sang a very, very, very good song called All the Germans Are Gay. Yeah, it's high school is what you expect. And she walked away crying and kind of felt bad about it. But then again, if no one told you that was going to happen at a Dutch high school as a German teacher, she was very poorly informed. Her name was Wolfhanger. Or Wolfhanger, I don't remember exactly. It was bloody German. I think we earned the right to be suspicious about Yoda cookie. Oh, good lord, Baz. That was sad. I think that's just a thing our school did. No, I have heard more schools doing that. To be fair, it was like the song. Okay, that's gonna be a very awkward story. In high school, we had this this school battle thing. Like all the classes battle for activities. One of them was a band thing, and I was in a band in high school. And with that band, it was like Portugal themed, so we did Seven Nation Army in Portuguese. Thing is, to the melody of Seven Nation Army, they sang Alle Duitsers zijn homo. Yeah, like that. So, of course, when we started playing that, every single kid was chanting that. So, yeah. It wasn't a very big surprise. I didn't know that, because of course it was on stage. And I found it kind of funny at the time, and it's still kind of funny now. My experience with American airports is bad. They stole my Apple in Houston, and for that I will always hate the Americans. Things are safe to say the majority of high school make their German teachers... I mean, it's... If I had to go back and do it again, I would make so many bloody bike jokes and speak with the worst accent imaginable just to annoy them. Like, I would be that kind of shitty kid. The better I would get at German, the worse it'll be. We went over this no invasive apples. I know, but that was the worst part, right? Like, we were told, hey, you're not allowed to have those apples. And we were taken off to the side. They searched everything we had looking for contraband fruits. And we're like, we're bringing apples to eat along the way. And we didn't get to eat them all because we have another leg to go. So we wanted to save some. It's like, nein, das ist verboten. And then he took all of our fresh fruits. I think we ate some on the spot, actually, which is why it took longer. I think we had a fairly long layover, anyway. I think my parents kind of assumed that was going to happen. God, the queues. Oh, God, they're so bloody big. Like, you're standing there, it's like, I was like 15 or so. not young, but still intimidating, I guess would be a word. Here's it. Americans don't speak other languages, only American. Yeah, should have known. Just everything is huge. Huge halls to wait in, and then there's this grumpy-looking border officer saying, like, we want your fingerprint, put your finger on the pad, and you're like, okay, sure. Speak language is worth knowing. I find that very ironic, considering you're going to visit Europe, where basically every 3 days you're going to be in a different country with a different language, and you will only speak English. And you'll have us superior Europeans to support you. And I know that's because you got kicked out of Japan. Bloody Japanese, they ruined Japan. It's the travel language for a reason. I would argue in Europe, it's not untrue, but I would say with German you're gonna get very far as well. Like in the border areas of the Netherlands, if you sit down in the cafe, they will just start speaking German to you, especially if you look kind of fat. But it's German, their words are too long. Not wrong. Their language is kind of not terrible, but it's German, you know? Oh, we're almost done with the set, though. That'll be nice. Keep it in your pants, Baz. You lot just have short words. No, we choke on our words. Very important difference. God. Just... if I ever speak German at a good level, I'd love to, whenever I can, just insert the nice Dutch harde G or the zachte G, depending on your preference, and just confuse the fuck out of people. And with confuse, I mean make them look very... it's like, what the fuck are you doing? I don't understand what you're saying. It'll be funny to me. Genehmigung, Überträgungsverordnung. I can't read that. It's just too bloody long. Like, I just get stuck halfway and forget what part of what word am I actually pronouncing, and it just becomes a jumble. I kind of got bogged down halfway. It was really bad. If you put spaces in there, it'll probably go fairly alright. Yeah, readable is fine. It's the pronouncing part that's ass. Let's see. Brown. Can't pronounce that this way. I don't believe you. Let's see. Grundstücksverkehr, Genehmigungszuständigkeit, Überträgungsverordnung. I just want no one wanted Germans to be colonial. Yeah, the Germans took colonies in World War I, and we took it right back from their clutches in the second one. Bloody Pennsylvania Dutch. I don't think I have ever heard you say my German pronunciation was good, Baz, so I'm kind of just gonna ignore what you're saying in that regard. Oh, I will blame that one on you, people. because it's horrible. No, it's not. My German is perfectly reasonable. I don't know what you're complaining about. I can't say it's not horrible. It's not horrible. Aber Boss, mein Deutsch ist sehr gut. Nicht? Das glaube ich. Ja. And he's clicking here. Ah, that's satisfying. It looks nice. I think there needs to be a door there, but maybe that'll be later. Do it some more. I don't want to torture poor bands too much. I already do that enough. You know, you just hit random letters, and that's probably be a German word at this rate. Don't forget your Ös and your U's and your and to make sure to get all the punctuation right. God, now German isn't terrible, but it's very funny to pronounce it very poorly. No, it actually will on your keyboard. If you press the colon... Wait, no. The double quotation mark and then an O, it should produce it. I don't care. Not the worst approach there. Bloody Germans having special keys for their special little characters. Because they're special little people. Warum bezahle ich diesen verdammten Holländer überhaupt noch? Ich weiß das auch nicht. Weil ich ein schönes Person liest. I hate verbs in German, man. Bin. Glaube. I'm not sure. I'm just taking the island. Yeah, I think the ship alone will be both easier to store and nicer. Like, once I'm done with it, I'll probably, probably take a look and see how it is. Also, because I don't own another ship, so... let's see... Ah, the nice Jolly Roger. Anyway, don't worry, Baz. Someday I will come and visit you in Göttingen. And you can teach me all the German you want. And with that I mean all the German you can stomach. So you're giving this one away? No. If I'm giving you Lego, it will be like a single part of something. There are actually single parts that are worth like $20, but I'm not giving you those either. For how much money would you throw the ship on the floor and start over again? That would have to be a lot of money, because I really don't want to do that. You're actually in Göttingen on Saturday visiting a friend. I have a feeling that friend isn't Baz, or else I would have probably heard about it. But Baz, I will have my vaccination. And we can cuddle all we want without any issue. I ain't paying for anything on Twitch. You, sad. So sad. How am I supposed to know where to exactly put these cannons? We can cuddle, that's true. You should really come over again, Sugar. Got my first jab. I'm sort of safe now. I'll just have to wait like a month for the second one. I know you got it because you work at the airport. You Euro still so far behind the US? Yeah, for once we are. But we're working on it. At least the Netherlands are doing kind of alright with allowing people to get vaccinated now, but You just had insider connections. You disgusting Sugar. Cheers there, Moreno. That looks kind of nice. I may have been able to get a vaccination via my mother, but that's too cheesy. I had a letter, but the pharmacy didn't care. Yeah, we were supposed to, in theory, wait until we got a letter here, but you could make an appointment earlier, which is what I did. Basically, the moment that I was able to make an appointment, I did. I also went for like the earliest option, which meant I had to travel like 1.5 hours to get to a vaccination spot, which is kind of annoying, but such is life. So these cannons, they actually work. I can show you. Load one in. It's like one of these rounded things, and then you can shoot them off. I'm never gonna find that again, but there we go. I had a 15-minute drive. Yeah, driving was like 20 minutes, but I don't have a car or a driver's license. Easier after the second poke? How do you mean? As in it'll be better? The after effects? Because I've heard that the effects are actually worse with the second poke. Now, I thought I had some more stuff, but I think these are all... Yeah, I actually did get a brown one extra, yeah. Because I have where I was supposed to put a black one, I have a brown one. Well, such is life. I'm not going to complain about that. Ah, shorter travel. I see. I see. Okay, so where do you go? Why are you supposed to take this off? That's kind of annoying. There we go. Wait, so what's bag 15 for? How do you connect up? Just like this? No, you do, yeah. There we go. So this is actually the completed set. Yeah, and I think bag 15, I assume, is... Yeah, to actually finish up all the missing bits and pieces. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make it into a complete ship as well. It'll be easier to store, and I think it'll look nicer as well. So let's do that. All right, let's go do this. So this can be just like, oh no, my Jolly Roger, fuck, get back here. Whoop. Why are you not letting go? Did I misbuild something? You're supposed to just take it off. Oh, I think I see why, yeah. The clicking. I was supposed to like pull it out back, but I didn't because I'm very stupid. Whoopsie. So this is one part. So the idea is that you actually remove all the extra bits. So we're going to do that. Which is kind of funny because just put it back on, but you know, such is life. Such is life. Right, let's take you off. Put you back on. Part 2. And then the front of the ship. Oh, fudge. Oopsie. I'm a very smart man, don't you know? Very smart. Good enough. Alright, what else do we need? Let's see. So from you, let's put this boat on the side here and finish my tea. So I'm not sure why I need all this. I think it's just stuff we put on the boat later, so I don't care. I'll just do that, well, later. Put you there. So, yeah, you just take... Oop, crud. Why do we keep doing this? Keep breaking everything off. Man, oh man. So how long is your second flight going to be, Shadow? I'm imagining you're either already gone or you're very close to leaving for Amsterdam. Because I actually would have thought you would already left, but I don't know. Maybe I misremember the actual length of travel a lot. As in 9 hours? Is the total travel time? That sounds about what I remember. It's funny how much you're actually removing from this. More than I would have expected, but... Oh no, even the prison with the skeleton inside goes off. What a shame. I kind of like the bottles and everything else on there, so I think I'll keep those. Can't be bothered to check eating. Well, enjoy your dinner, my friend. I will put on the cannon and the shells later, I think. I might just decorate it a bit more afterwards. Is there anything else? Yeah, you need to be removed. Let's see. Let's do you. Oh, we need to remove the Jolly Roger? There's actually a part missing here. Well, I'll figure that out later. Well, sure. Oh, I see. There we go. We also have you. Which I have to remove the barrel of. And then I also have to remove, I think, both sails, as well as 2 wires. You're 1. Ah, you're the wires keeping these together, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, the reason why you need to remove these is because you're actually going to, like, put them up proper. There we go. Yeah, so after this is done, I'm actually going to put a poll immediately for the next Lego set. I think I'm going to let people vote for a little bit longer. I won't make it just this stream. Although if I do, I can actually make it votable with bits, so maybe I will do that. I don't know. And then the front of the ship, which is actually not all that much. Although I will need to actually figure out which sets I'm gonna put on. Probably the NES, again, the Lego Batmobile, the Bugle. Actually, I think I'll do that. The Bugle, the Space Shuttle, the NES, and then maybe one more set that I'll think of later. I also need you, funnily. Of course, because you're you'll actually not allow it to stay put proper. I may have made a mistake somewhere, because it's telling me to actually attach that. Ah. I see, yeah, no, that's correct. I need to get the wheel from where I put that, which is here. Our wheel, and snip it right in there. And then I need to actually grab the bag. It's not that many parts, thankfully, so I'll just put it in front of me here. I don't think there's a lot of Lego sets that actually do this, like a pretty big transformation after the fact. And I'm sure they spend a lot of time getting that to work properly. Man. Like, oh, you gotta make sure it works here, but, you know, also right at the end, because if you fuck this up, it won't fit together anymore. And if you design it as a ship, you're gonna miss... Oh, it'll interfere with itself if you design it this way. That sounds like a pain and a half. Right, so this goes in the back. It goes here. Fuck. Oh, God. Well, it's not that much, but still, good lord. Of course I had to do this. Just to let it drop out at the top. Don't think anything else fell out. Jeez. Why am I like this, man? Let's see. And so we're gonna fix parts of the ship. Past the man wearing a German soccer jersey. You can tell him that his team is shit. And that the Hungarians should have won. God, I can't wait for the endless mocking that I will have to endure coming Sunday. Cannot wait. Hey there, Strudel. The ominous up. I saw this guy wearing a German jersey. It looks a lot like you, Nitro. But good to see you, Strudel. It's a trick. I'm going to your place. That would be very. That would actually be very, very funny. With very funny, I mean, not very. Let's see, any 12 studs, which you are. I'm not home. Keep the fire going till Dad gets back. He's gonna drink all your chocolate milk and leave again. Do facts say that people get exemptions from your, like, weeks of, oh, bloody hell. From your weeks of quarantine? I think they do, right? Buy me a ticket. I will come visit you. Only Aussies? Why the hell would the Aussie vaccine be better than the European one? In fact, I'm pretty sure we're all getting the same. Bloody Australians. Oh yeah, you did that just to get your tourism up again. I remember you talking about that. But hey, what if I do my PhD in Australia? Then I can get in, right? So how do we do this? So I assume I do it like so. You don't have active case in either country, mostly. Bah. Look, just because both of your countries are basically prisons doesn't mean you're allowed to keep the rest of us out. I want to give you my money, damn it. Let me do that. Sure, give me your money. I'll send you chocolate and booze. God, your chocolate is really good, so that wouldn't even be a terrible deal, but I'm afraid I would prefer to come pick it up in person. If you don't mind. No, this was the other one. I need one of these. I don't think sending milk by mail is a good idea. Come over whenever, plenty of room. Yeah. Just a shame that I don't want to pay the 5k Kiwi dollars to actually stay. Or, well, come over, I guess. It's so bloody expensive. Like, I kind of get why you're doing it, but holy hell. The fact that it's also, like, fully booked says more about the fact that you just do not have capacity than anything else. Let's see. Let me rotate this proper so it's actually a little bit easier. Hey, hello. It's how we now officially own Gaben. He just can't escape. He wants to leave, but he's not allowed. Where's that part? That's you. I see. There we go. And then we just pop you through like a champ. Good enough. And then we grab the wire. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, bloody hell. Could you connect, please? There we go. New Zealand is a country I would very gladly visit, but the tickets are so bloody expensive. It's not something that is very close to doing. Kind of the issue with it, actually, it's a bit weird one, but it's kind of the stay as well. It's like it becomes a lot more affordable to do travel like that if you can stay at someone's place, and it's got to sound a bit arrogant, but I'm sure that I can stay over at Strudels for a little while. But I don't want to impose on anyone. I think I took off one too many. Yeah. I just don't feel comfortable with that. So, but it's kind of the only way I could make a visit like that affordable. How do you do? I removed the... I removed a stud, so I did actually do it correctly. Just don't need to put it back on here. There we go. So where do you go? What? We're not talking about that one. We're talking about the front one. No, we are talking about that one. Oh my god, these two need to go on here. That's not very difficult to fix, actually. Wait, does it? No. No. It just doesn't tell. It's very vague in the way it connects it. So no, it's all good. This is done. We need to move on to you. This one needs to be disconnected anyway. So I'm gonna do that now. So I got a bit out of the way. And then we grab. We've got like 2 left. Right? Perfect. Yeah. Well, sister's actually coming back fairly soon, so I'll ask her about a bunch of stuff. But if I come over, I will probably impose on you, Strudel, but I'm sure you will survive. Turns out parents do like me quite a bit. Ask Nikki's mom. If you know what I mean. But yeah, I probably want to visit New Zealand when I have a driver's license. My sister, she bought her own car when she was there, which makes sense, right? She was there for like, I think 2 years now. So it makes sense that would be a good idea. Nikki failed at Idol Manager. God. Actually a failure. You driving. Yeah? What's so strange about that? Terrifying. This doesn't reach. Why not? No, it is actually less wide. But we drive on. It's actually quite difficult to remember. Yeah, I can't really fault them for that. So I don't have different length bars. I remember, no, they are actually less wide. So you should, in theory, work, but it won't actually reach. Did I swap them around or something? They are the same length, and they are actually shorter. Maybe because you are as wide on the bottom, but you're shorter on the top. Yeah, so you're correct for here. So why won't you fit? What I can do, click, let's remove you, just do it here. Let's kind of do this. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this at all. No, fuck. Get out. They were bent way too much. I'm gonna go double check the actual instructions for that section, because that was a bit ridiculous. Yeah, here we go. So the middle one here, that's the one I have right now, is 10 stud length bars, which is exactly the length that I'm using. So I only have you. I think it's like... Can't even follow instructions for children. Well, I'm not sure what's going on here. Because this... I mean, you can see that it doesn't reach, right? Or like, there's no way in hell. Did I use the correct connector pieces? That is a possibility that I did that wrong and there would be like a stud or two too long. Let's see. Yeah. That's the culprit, actually. Well, I indeed cannot follow instructions for children. See, these pieces are on the bottom. They are not correct. It's also why it disconnects so easily. Can't even follow instructions for kids. I mean, at this point, I might as well connect it up here while I'm at it. And then do you as well. I mean, they are very, very similar parts, you know. I can't really be blamed for that. I mean, only a little bit, you know, but not a lot. See? Perfect. Nothing wrong. Yeah, I've seen quite a lot of fun with regards to people not being able to drive on the right side. I think my family was kind of all right at it, but don't quote me on that. It's been a while. So why do you drive the wrong side? Because they're bloody English, man. They're just, it's disgusting. Let's see, I need to weave you through. Come on, get through there. Just never do anything right. No. The English certainly have shown us how to do nothing right. You're very correct there. Okay, so actually that's interesting to know. So the other one goes through at the top, which makes for fairly easy distance judging. Because either you're actually done here and I just thread you through. Oh yeah, Shadow, while you're here, I was talking about it earlier. Do you want to go visit the National Military Museum at all? It's a fairly nice one as well. I was just wondering. Whoop, let's get you on here. There we go. That looks nice now, done it. The only good reason I heard for going left side was Japan because of swords. Get Lord. Alright, let's connect them up. Click. Clack. I've put zero thought about what to do. Well, that's why I'm proposing this, basically. You go here. Get drunk, eat cheese. It's very likely we will get drunk and eat cheese. And then we finish the side here. Let's see. It's more as it's a museum that I visited with Fege, and I think he enjoyed it. Pretty sure he did. You can take a look at the site. I sent you the link. It's a fairly nice museum with a lot of Dutch military history. But I don't know how much you want to go look at Dutch military crap. You can see all the shitty stuff we used to use before we bought the good things from the Americans. With Fege and sugar, exactly. The drunk part is all but assured. Yeah, I'm already gonna buy a bunch of alcohol for tomorrow, and we're probably gonna go to a cafe on Saturday and drink our hearts away. Does it have a full-sized float? Unfortunately, it doesn't. It's very sad, but such is the way. Yeah, I see. So they actually want you to put a whole bunch of boxes and stuff on here. Huh. Okay, that actually does look kind of alright. So let's do that. I know, right? 5 bottles of... I do actually have some Advocaat, but it's actually German. But I will probably buy some. I don't mind having it myself. And at that point, might as well give it to Shadow as well. I think I need to remove... Yeah. I need a barrel. A barrel. There should be a barrel. Ooh, something fell. There's a barrel here. Not sure we'll have to drink mystery vodka, whiskey that I brought. I'm curious. I'm looking forward to it. I need a few boxes, which are here. I will keep the fruit in them because I like that. Oop, no, go the other way. Thank you. I need a few lids. Oh, bloody hell. My gun. I think it's your gun. Still sad fighting cock looked so shitty, yeah. Ooh. Such is the American way. Let's see. Yeah, I need to get the lantern. Oh, he's actually closed the box. Well, there you go. Poor pineapple. You're done for. But there's always another box. In this case, it has a banana. Ooh, God, I can like stretch my fingers. Though to be fair, that 15-year-old Latvian whiskey seems enjoyable. The Dutch have some whiskey distilleries as well, but I'm not sure if they're good at all. In fact, I'm pretty sure they're kind of bad, but I don't know. Let's see. How do I put this around you? Yeah, I need to move in one more, but I can't because there's no studs there. No, you are on the studded line. Yeah, you just move up one. Yeah, I haven't had any of the Dutch whiskey ever. It's something I would still like to give it a try someday. But considering it's Dutch, not really in a hurry. Where's the other barrel? Do we need to place one more? Yeah, right there. Oh, it's like right behind the mast perspective-wise. I see. Fine, I'll take the bottles off. I know you guys can't see this, but there's no way you are, so... I'll show you in a bit. There's one more barrel here. I'm like keeping the stuff in the barrels because I think it looks nice and I can't be arsed to move it. I do need to have one more box and one more lid. And I do have a box, but I don't have a lid. So I'm not sure where to get that from. Well, let's put the box for now, at least. I could actually check where we're supposed to have a lid, but I can't be arsed. So we did this. We need more lids even, and more boxes, because on those lids. It's nice, but I don't know where they are. Alright, guess we're gonna take a quick look-see. See where we're supposed to get those from. So we got 2 lids here, I got those. Ah, there's 2 on the other side. Look at that. Psych. Got my lids. I mean, if the Dutch whiskey ain't too pricey or hard, I'll pay to try some with ya. They might have some at the cafe here, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Because if they do, we can just easily try that. I'm not going to do that. The cafe has a lot of the other... Like, the real Dutch liquor is Jenever and a few other things. And I know they have those at the cafe, and they're pretty good as well. I had them with a few friends a while ago. So, they might have the Dutch whiskey as well. Let's see, treasure chest? I think there was a treasure chest, like, here. How do I kick you out again? There was like a thing you could do to... Oh, bloody hell. Well, I'll just do it like this. No, that doesn't work. Crap. Fuck. I'm breaking it all up. It's breaking down. Got my treasure chest. And we need another barrel. I don't know if I have more here. There should be somewhere. Ah, here's a barrel. With a banana. Well, another box, which is over there. Need to move some parts. Just like the real Dutch. Ah, frick, it's one of those parts that I can't move that easily. Whoop. There we go. They need to go in the transition between the parts here to actually keep that a bit better together. There we go. Ow. I think you go on it. And the box goes in front. Kind of nice how you are actually putting quite a bit of things on it. And that's actually the ship. There we go. I really like the way it looks. It's a really nice ship. Let's put the guys on there as well. Everyone else. Well, you can't really look out of the front of the ship because of this, but you know. It's about the idea. Like how there's like no cannons as well. It's like it's everything on the side. I really like the way this looks. It's a very nice set. And yeah, you are right. I'm gonna keep it in ship form. It's way better. Oh, but I like the cannon, so there we go. Like, you can see that, right? Yeah, you can. Because what I can do is I can put a little pile here in the center. That sort of makes sense, you know. Look, I'm really bad at making mocks. Don't judge me. Go to Shadow for the real stuff. The guy makes, I don't know, basically Sonic the Hedgehog furry porn out of Lego. Oh, there we go. All right, let's. Oh, the bottles are very, very important. So I'm gonna put those right here. I've seen what you make, Shadow. Don't worry. You know, you don't have to hide your shame. No need to be ashamed about it. I wish I could put like cannons poking out of these holes, but they're closed. Sorry, Shadow. Another cannon, which I'll put. Where would I put the other cannon even? Put one here. I'll remove you, and then put one right in here. Actually, kind of friction fits as well, like so. Oh, frick! Trying to group me in with those degenerates. You know it's true. There's nothing wrong with that. No need to be ashamed there, Shadow. You can tell us all your fetishes. It's all right. I wish I could like put the little bow like a little bit on the side. There we go. Like connected up here, but no. Anyway, I really like the way this looks. I don't think there's really much more. I can grab the bananas. Put it in the banana barrel. What else do I have here? Some nice plants. I got a piggy. Sure, why not? Keep the piggy as well. Got an empty barrel. Got some cleaning supplies here. You need to keep the ship tidy after all. The pig for some on-the-go mutton chops. It can sit at the front of the ship. And technically we'll be able to stand on some studs, so... Oh well, good enough. Ooh, another parrot. Join me. Join me, my friend, at the top here. Now that looks nice. Alright, let me unclip this. Because I will actually... We're done now with this set. So this I'll clean up later. Probably just put it in a big bag. Just don't bother about it. So, let me unclip you. Oh, see it right like so. That looks nice. I'll need to find a space for this. I don't know where. It's fairly tall. It's a tall ship. For now, though, I'll just put it at the back of my table. I'll shove this all to the side because I'll disassemble this probably somewhere next week. I'll just put you on there for now. I might do it tomorrow. I'll need to see how much time I have. I need to do some other stuff as well. Like, you know, making sense my room is actually somewhat presentable because this American's going to be seeing it. But for now, I actually have this Lego IKEA box, and it's actually kind of useful. I will put in with the actual finished books, and in here I can just kind of throw in everything for now. I just kind of have it look alright, and just I'll pour it out later. Actually, part of this are spare parts, which I can just put in with my... This box is for spare parts for this set, I think. I'll put it in a bag. It's one of the things I kind of wish I did more earlier on in when I was building Lego sets, is actually put the spare parts from the same set in the bag, so I could separate those out. Now, it's not the worst thing in the world, mostly because you can just search, I'm pretty sure, what those parts are, and just grab them from the bin, or even order them. Frankly, I've also had plenty of secondhand sets that do not have the spare parts included, so... fudge. So it wouldn't be, you know, a huge faux pas to do that. So I will clean this up properly later, but this is just quick and dirty. It is quick and dirty. Maybe I'll ask Ava to help me. She probably wouldn't mind the cute little weirdo that she is. Let's see. Shark. Little boat. I just have this to do. Oop. I do kind of like the design here of this set in general. The abandoned part I might have actually kept if I had more space, but I really do not. And I like having a boat. I wouldn't go so far to say I'd just buy two, but I wouldn't be surprised if there are people who did that. Okay, that won't work. It's a little bit too much. Not... Yeah, well, the thing is, I have literally never disassembled a set in my own room. My girlfriend has, in her, like, some of the sets that we built together in her room, she did disassemble those. But I never disassembled one in my own room, so I never had to, really. This is not gonna work, is it? Lucky hell. It's kind of close. No cigar. But it's kind of what I would have preferred doing, putting it in proper Ziploc bags. And it's what I will do as well when I disassemble the set, but it's just not something I can do now. In theory, this might fit, actually. Very close. All I need to do is get in the trees. And then, this is cardboard. I'm going to throw it away. And I have the lid, and... perfect. It's like it never was even there. This is actually a Lego box. You can build... This is actually a Lego IKEA box. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it has Lego written on the top. Alright, so I'm going to remove the plastic now. go. Throw away the box later. Not very important now. So, I am going to put up the poll for the next sets. I'll show the sets real quick. I'll put this away, and then I'll let them pass your eye. So, yeah, okay, we're gonna do 4 sets. Let me put them all up on my table, actually. We have, whoop! Ow. NES. I have a Bugle. Which you can see has quite a few minifigs in it. Put away this book. Oh. Let's put away all this stuff. Is the Punisher all out on stream? Ask Nintendo. Apparently it is. And the Space Shuttle. I don't know what other set I mentioned. I'll just do these 3. Basically. Let me put this stuff already back while I'm at it. There's one more set I was thinking about. Unfortunately, I think if I suggest it, it'll win. And I really kind of don't want to build that on stream, although it will be fairly quick. It's the, my Swedish cheese wedge. I'll show it off, why not? Well, I'm doing this anyway. Oh. Bloody hell. Won't fit. This thing. It's my shame. It's a Swedish tank. Why do you have meme sets? Why wouldn't I have meme sets? Let me actually just lower this. Oh no, you can see under the table. What a shame. Yeah, so. Why is the pilot female is what I would say if it wasn't Swedish. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, let me put these back. I had a few other sets here that I hit, like the Vespa, M109G, got some other stuff here. So we have this one, which is the, well, it says it's the Space Shuttle Discovery. You can't see that because it's behind chat. Oops. Let's throw away this box. Fairly nice set, fairly recent as well. I wish I had Mario Golf for this long ass fight. I actually own Mario Golf. I bought it. Stupid decision, but that's me. So just wait about 20 hours and you can play it. Yeah, so I've got this one, the Space Shuttle Discovery. I like it. It has the Hubble telescope as well. The other option is... I need a drum roll for this technically, but... Oh well. Is the Daily Bugle. Big set as well. Very tall. Has a lot of minifigs. Could buy it in 6 hours. Just should have bought it before. So this one is really nice. It has a lot of minifigures and has a lot of good stuff in it. Very tall. No bloody clue where I'd put it. Last one, but not least, is the NES. It's an NES with Mario on it. It looks really nice. I already own 2 actual NESs, so this will be the 3rd. I still something if when I was in Seattle. Then to Mug Zelda 2. I would rather die. I actually own 2 NESs. Why? Stupid reasons. Someone here I knew wanted to throw theirs away. I told them, why? No, just give it to me. So now I own 2 NESs, one of which can actually play NTSC games, the other can't. And he gave me a Chinese copy of Tetris. Don't think about it. It's really bad. I've never played it. Probably won't. Well, it won't either. So I'm gonna go to my computer and you can stare at the ship some more, I guess. With a nice kurz gesagt calendar of 4 years ago in the back. Alright, we're going video broadcast. Let's go make that poll, baby. How do I do that again? I rarely do this thing. Dashboard. Awesome, baby. Why can't I run ad breaks? I don't want to run ad breaks. Alright. Plus... There we go, manage poll. New poll. Question. Next LEGO set to build. Responses. Space Shuttle. Daily Bugle. And NES. Allow additional votes. I don't know what is normal. I think that's fair. Put it up to like 4. Put it up to 3 minutes. I don't know what the amounts are that people normally use. Ah, this will be fine. Here we go. Go vote, kids. Nothing happens, I'm gonna choose another set to build myself. Maybe. I don't know. Should be live, right? Yeah, it is. Good. Good. Two. I did indeed finish it. I'm gonna vote for the next one, actually. Just gotta open the poll on Twitch. Turns out it's fairly easy to influence when there's very few people watching. I see no God up here though. Actually, I see 2 other people, but that might just be me. I have more sets, but I'm not gonna put them all up to a vote. That's a terrible idea. I did actually, the whole reason this one was actually changed, was picked, was because I actually put up a wheel, so people put in votes for a while, and then I run a wheel with slices the size of that, of those choices. And of course it landed on like the least chosen option, with the NES being the most voted for, so it'll be very appropriate if it actually wins today. It does become a problem when you buy new sets. Look, that was another poll. The other one was quite old. Look, I don't wanna. I hate that. I do actually buy more than I buy it faster than I can build it, but the thing is, I'm running out of space to put it. But hey, it's the NES. And Sugar contributed channel points. Nice. He did 5 of the votes. Alright, well, next one's gonna be the NES. That'll be fun. Yeah. That was great. I liked it. We're done with it. And it's, I'm happy that we actually finished another set as well. I've got nothing else to do it when I'm playing the crowd control. I'm gonna like do another one next week. You can ruin my life some more then. It'll be fun. It will be fun. For you, not for me. Go to bed. You got a long day tomorrow. I actually do have a long day tomorrow. It's not terrible. So tomorrow I have to finish an experiment, which actually will be a little bit of work. I don't think it's all that much. After Sonicate, I then have to concentrate against Peg, and then I have to dilute it. So I don't think it's actually that much work. The biggest amount of work is actually going to be cleaning up my room a little bit and going to a vaccination place with Ava. That'll be the most work. And then, of course, drinking myself to death with Shadow in the evening. That'll be fun. Anyway, have a good night, everyone. Thank you for watching. That was fun. I will see you probably on Tuesday, I suspect. So have a good weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow, Shadow, or later, I guess. How do?